GHHMS Middle School and the chapter of GHHMS National Junior Society, we welcome you to the ceremony this evening, during which we will conduct new members into this special group. This ceremony this evening will honor students who have achieved excellence in academic, curricular, and community endeavors. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Please be seated.
On behalf of the National Junior Honor Society and GHHMS Middle School, we would like to thank some special guests for joining us this evening. Dr. Austin Garofalo, Superintendent of Schools. Joseph Crawford, Assistant Superintendent. Principal Kim Carpentino. We would also like to recognize the following school board members for joining us tonight. School Board Chair Jonathan Dugan. School Board Vice Chair David Platt. David McLeod. Michael Field. And Brenda Willis. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us for this special event.
The program this evening is devoted to an explanation of the underlying principles of the Honor Society and to a simple but impressive ritual of induction for the newly inducted members. Students who excel in scholarships may be selected into memberships provided that they measure up to the requirements of citizenship, leadership, service, and character. It is this candlelighting ceremony that symbolizes these 5 aims of the National Junior Honor Society.
The emblem of the National Junior Honor Society is the flaming torch. The flaming torch is symbolic of our purpose to bear forth the searching light of truth, to lead that others may follow in the light, to keep burning in our school a high ambition for the enduring values of life, and to serve with unselfish loyalty to truth and honor.
The torch from the earliest of times has been the emblem of knowledge, unlighted. It has no power to lead and to guide. It is of no effect until the touch of a match ignites it with a vital and beautiful flame. Just so, the knowledge, the wisdom, and the inspiration that were buried in the great minds of our past was of no value until it was unlocked and learned, with the contents used for the good of mankind.
As people have long lighted torches to guide them into dark places, so too has knowledge been used to move us forward with new ideas and practices. It is through our experiences both within and outside school that we gain our knowledge. As Albert Einstein once said, knowledge is experience, everything else is just information. In keeping with the emblem of the torch which appears on the stage, the motto of the society is light is a symbol of truth.
The flame of this candle represents wisdom and high scholarship. Scholarship grows as you develop a passion for knowledge, knowledge to help you understand, to solve problems, and to create. We gain knowledge through our learning experiences, the ones that happen in the classroom and other experiences we have outside of school. Scholars look for opportunities to learn. They understand that learning takes effort and that understanding and judgment are improved with knowledge. Being an NGHS member supports your commitment to expand your curiosity and continue your journey to become a lifelong learner. Now that the candle representing wisdom and high scholarship has been lit, we will light the 4 remaining candles that signify leadership, service, character, and citizenship.
The torch I light is the candle that embodies leadership and growth. Leadership is your ability to communicate in ways that influence and inspire others to act. It is not inclusive or inherited through election or designation. Leadership is setting the example in your words and deeds to motivate others to follow. It is about engaging people while guiding their direction to a common goal. Effective leadership happens when you begin to know yourself as a leader and possess the essential skills necessary to lead. National Honor Society members are leaders in the active classroom.
The flame of this candle is the flame of service. Service is the act of volunteering your time and using your skills and talents to help others. Through our service efforts as individuals or as a group, we learn more about the needs of our community and challenges us to turn our ideas into action that improves circumstances. Service also fulfills one of our responsibilities as citizens. As a National Junior Honor Society member, you will have opportunities to deepen your understanding of servant leadership as you plan and perform volunteer service activities.
The candle I light represents character. Character is the sum of your morals, values, and ethics that help define you as a person. Your character grows as you grow, and will do so throughout your life. It is influenced along the way by your experiences, and is on display every day in your actions and the choices you make. Your character shows in the respect you have for yourself and the respect others give to you. Character is measured in qualities such as responsibility, trustworthiness, caring, and self-control. Being a member of NJHS gives you the opportunity to role model quality of character and be a positive influence on the character of your peers.
Citizenship is a reflection of the concern you have for a community and displayed in your behavior and attitude. The founding principles of citizenship tell us that a citizen's responsibility is to protect the fundamental rights outlined in the Declaration of Independence. We do this by engaging with our local and global communities through actions that connect us to civic empowerment, such as voting, serving on, or speaking to decision-making bodies, or in other ways, taking action for positive change. As NJHS members, you will have an opportunity and experiences that increase your understanding of active citizenship and be good citizens in your school, community, and beyond.
Now, 5 torches representing scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship have been lit. Each has its own place in the individual life of these inductees, but each light is small and flickering by itself. It needs the lending of others to give the full, rich flame.
As Vince Lombardi once said, leaders are not born, they are made. And they are made just like anything else. Through hard work, and that's the price we'll have to pay to achieve that goal in any goal.
In a moment, we will be reading the list of candidates who have been chosen as exemplifying these 5 characteristics and who are therefore worthy of membership in the National Junior Honor Society. Our principal, Ms. Carpentino, will be presenting membership certificates to each student.
So as we call your name, we're going to ask that the newly inducted member please walk across the stage to receive your certificate. The audience is asked to please hold their applause until all candidates have been presented. So with that, we will get started. Aaron Barzak. Benjamin Bertini. Samuel Bressler. Maloa Brum. Ava Carver. Miley Castro. Madeline Christensen. Madeline Capello. Francesca Di Lorenzo. Arabella Esposito. Christopher Jeffroy Jr. Rebecca Goodwin. Ciani Hernandez. Aaron Hill. Shayla Kindred. Emma Looney. Jocelyn McKiernan. Joseph Mayu Griffin. Ariana Marquez. Logan Lauren Leal. Giuseppe Noto. Delaney Pigman. Maya Patel. Eric Fillinger. Jacob Sager. Michael Shepherdson. Lyric Swinarski. Olivia Townsend. Gabriella Burnetta. And Allison Woodside. Congratulations to all.
Will all the inductees now rise and recite the National Junior Honor Society pledge after us? I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the society to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my life. Thank you.
By reciting this pledge, you have committed yourself to maintain the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. This marks the recognition of work that is well done thus far. May it bring to you and to others an inspiration to go forward to greater achievements.
Congratulations again to all the newly inducted members of the National Junior Honor Society at Gilbert H. Hood Middle School. I would like to introduce the faculty advisor, Mr. Russell Manchester, who will say a few words.
So by accepting membership into the National Junior Honor Society here at Gilbert H. Middle School, you have promised to maintain the standards by which you were selected. To uphold this promise, you will hopefully strive for academic excellence with diligence and integrity, lead by positive example, volunteer your time and energy to lift up those in need in your community and world, and be respectful in your words, actions, and deeds by actively participating in ways that express concern for your school and the Gary community at large. At this point, I would actually like to invite our superintendent of schools, Dr. Austin Garofalo, up to the stage to say a few words.
He was doing this for many moons now, back when I was principal here at Gilbert H. Hood. His dedication is, I'm sure, appreciated by, well, you guys will get to know it, and those who have been on National Junior Honor Society so far. He really does a fantastic job with the kids. So, if my assistant superintendent, Joe Crawford, was up here, he'd be looking at his cell phone. But I need like a 25 or 30 font, so I don't have to wear my glasses. You might be able to read this from the back. I should be done sometime before 8 o'clock, so don't worry, we'll get out of here and we'll get to the food quick, all right? So, thank you to Gilbert H. Hood Middle School Principal, Miss Kim Carpentino. I'll give a nice round of applause for her. Even though they're not with us tonight, our two assistant principals, Jolene McWhirter and Melanie Curran. I almost erased it. I'm not out of the woods yet. So, I would like to begin by congratulating all of you guys. I hope you understand what kind of an honor this is and how proud you have made those people who are behind you. And I want to thank the parents and guardians and in-laws and sisters and brothers and grandparents and so forth. You guys have been excellent role models. You've helped build the confidence in these children, and you show them love and support so that they can grow and they can thrive and they can sit here in this seat and become a member of the National Junior Honor Society. I hope you guys are thankful for your preschool teachers and your elementary teachers and the teachers that are here at Gilbert H. Hood, how much they care about you and how much they want to see you succeed. So, I've always ad-libbed this, and I can't pay attention to my script, so I'm going to go off script for a second. It says in there that I'm supposed to be thanked. You guys think this is all about you, right? Don't forget, it's about those people back there, too, and how much they love you and how much they've supported you. So I think you should carefully put your certificates on the seat as you stand up, turn around and give all those people a great big round of applause for what they've done for you. Okay. So, members of the National Honor Society who have been here for a year already in these positions, let's give them a round of applause for all the work they've done. Those are students that you should emulate, and please understand the importance of this. We hear a lot of things nowadays, and there's a lot of emphasis on these particular particular kids weren't doing the right thing, or, you know, there's some trouble over here. Well, this is a perfect example of the majority of the students that we still have with us today. You care for your education, you care for your learning, you do a fantastic job. You care about people, you care about your friends, and you care about your families. And I can't think of anything that's more important than that. And you are in the process of becoming exceptional young adults. None of you are there yet. I'm still working on it. Look how old I am. But thank you for what you do. Thank you for your attention to your wisdom and scholarship. Let's see if I can remember them off the top of my head. I wish these candles had little words on them or something. For your leadership, for the service that you've done and the service that you will be doing, the citizenship that you show, and what I think is the most important of all is your character. That's who you are when nobody's looking and nobody's listening. Your character carries through and takes care of all of those other pieces of this puzzle. So thank you for what you do. Give yourself one more great round of applause and let's get something to eat. Nice job.
It is a pleasure to be the advisor for this particular group of students. I've done it well over 10 years now, and it's truly one of the highlights of my job. So it's truly one of the highlights of my job here is to work with students to help them grow, develop, help them connect with the community, help them just become the true leaders that they all are. Each of the 30 individuals that are sitting in the front here tonight are true leaders. They may not think they are, but this actually got done here. When they, like before animated, they think they are. They may not think they are, but they truly are leaders, and they will grow to be leaders. And I am excited for the remainder of this school year and for the upcoming school year to put action plans in place to continue to foster the development. I asked the students to write about leadership, to write about kindness, and to think about how can we instill more activities at Illumination Middle School. Because Mrs. Carpentino every day talks about being kind. And these students came up with amazing ideas. Simple things like sticky notes and posters around the building, just visual representations everywhere you turn, just so that people can recognize and see kindness in action. So yes, truly amazing. I look forward to working with them. I want to take this opportunity as well before we have some light snacks to thank a couple of other people this evening for helping us out. I'd like to thank Jonathan Hardy. Over there, our Derek Walker. Helped produce a live Friday morning television show here at Illumination that some of these students will be involved in. Truly a passionate man and a wonderful person. Does a lot for all the schools in the district. I'd like to take an opportunity as well to thank Beth Linsky, one of our secretaries here at Illumination. Invitations are my go-to person when it comes to getting this group of students involved. I can't appreciate and express my gratitude to her and all that she does for this group and for Illumination Middle School. Again, thanks to them, Paul Ellis, and our custodial staff for the great work that they do. I've learned an incredible amount from them. This beautiful evening to celebrate this group of students. And with that, I say the celebration, this part of the celebration is now